Şimdi son kaldığımız yerden konseye sızacağız. En son kıyafetlerimizi aldık. Evet.
Better the pillory than the noose.
İkili harç.
Franta's not. He's writhing in. Oh, that's it. We can't be without a waiter. So, have you got Franta? Sure. You've got a waiter, a tunic. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. Everything as it should be. Do you know what you're due for an inexperienced green?
Well, I'll happily listen.
I should certainly. Now listen. A
Bir
good
köşede.
waiter should stand. In short, behave. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their
Sıraya
table and pour
masaya
for them
geç,
white
şarap
Tokai or red monastery wine.
White or red by the door to the chapel.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must, when he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. We can't allow that.
All right. Sir Adam of...
And if the king himself wants wine, you...
To stay in the background.
Correct. The councillors have a... And in general, a good waiter...
Oh? I thought I...
Well, yes, but only to what anyone understood. Absolutely correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise up, but you'll manage. Something more important than the... If you need to go for a piss...
Dur oğlum, elimi yüzümü yıkayayım bir. Yerde yalak malak bir şey yok mu? Yüzümüz çok pis ya.
Greetings.
Allah, işte yalak benzeri bir şey göremiyorum. Aha. Dur oğlum, ne duası? Dur onu sonra yapacağız.
Bir...
Ama yaptık o bitti. Hoppa. Yıkan. Tamam, güzel. Gidelim görevimize. Kral tamamız ya.
Here I am. Let's have a look. You've got a tune. It's a good thing you've got no... Everything as it... Do you know what you have?
I know every...
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a...
Misafirler sana seslenerek elini kaldırarak... Tamam, odanın köşesindeki masada 2 sürahi şarap.
There are the pictures of wine.
Our current
Hopefully I
Waffen
won't splash
arsenal is a
anyone's
joke.
shoes.
And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
You there,
What
lad,
are you getting
a cup of red, and don't
I'm
you skim
saying
one.
that
I
the
apologise,
bandits
sir.
who freed Henry,
Which wine?
the dry
Red.
devil,
Am
used
I
that
speaking
thing.
in Latin?
That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it?
Red dedi lan.
Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them.
Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott.
Come now,
It is
waiter.
eine
I want it
Schande when
red.
outlaws have better
Al canım.
weapons than the city garrison. And Herr
Thank you.
König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with...
Hançerime kadar
a
almışlar.
few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight?
I'd like some
exactly?
monastery wine.
The
Refill my
merciful
cup, boy.
King SİGİSMUND is providing us
I
with
apologize,
protection,
sir.
Isn't it?
Which wine?
Der
More
König
now.
and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can
Look,
arrive
Al.
at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the
Monastery
coin for
wine.
better
Here.
equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the
Sir?
yearly
Al
state
lan.
of our armory. The king
Sana bir tane daha vermem ha.
Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation.
Wait
We
up.
shall
Pour
wait
me
and
red wine.
see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind.
I apologize,
Did I?
sir. Which wine?
Monastery red.
Good, sir.
Well, thank the Lord.
I'd
Allah
like to
istesin.
report to the Honourable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same thing?
Hey, youngster! Some
So
red!
the cleanliness of the city
That's not a
is
good
not
idea, sir.
what it should be.
You can keep that
The current
slop.
baths in the city
I'm
fall
the
far
biggest
short
wine
of covering all
connoisseur
the
in
citizens'
town.
needs.
You're right.
Is everything all right?
No,
But a woman
but there's
named
nothing
Betty
you can
showed
do
up
about it.
offering
Come closer.
repair the-
I need something. There is an item in my study that I confiscated. She
ısınarak
thought she could wriggle out of it.
And
A silver
Gümüş
goblet.
kadeh.
No one's noticed the theft yet. Go and get it. And don't...
I can't.
You're supposed to do what you're told.
My friend, bathhouse proprietor Adam. The need for cleanliness
Oğlum bana
and
şarap
citizens'
ver.
health
pour
should
me
not
red
be
wine.
underestimated.
Nor overestimated. If someone needs to wash, there's a
I
river
apologise,
just
sir.
a few steps from
Which
the city
one?
wall.
Red! And
Certainly.
quickly!
And they can get leeches there for free as well. And
Sir?
while
Al
he's
canım.
there, a man can shave and take a you-know-what.
So what? Going to the
Allah.
baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths. Unless the
Hey,
Lord wishes
youngster,
to punish the
some
wickedness
red.
that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important.
I'm sorry, sir.
We don't have money to spend.
Orders from above.
Arguing about who
You
is
can
going to
keep
wash
that
where and
slop.
how.
I'm the
waste of
biggest
time.
wine connoisseur in town.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
Hey,
Ulrich,
waiter!
what have you
pour
got
me
to say
some
about it?
monastery wine.
Well,
Manastır şarabı.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
I apologise, sir.
You
Which
know
one?
full well.
Am I
Everybody
speaking
knows. He wiped the floor with you.
Compose yourself, Adam, and stop drinking. The king might come any time now.
That's right. Let's not
Sir?
burden the anointed monarch with such...
Me?
Compose myself. Can't you tell red from
Abo.
white, waiter?
I won't mix it up
I
again.
beg your pardon. I demand that you...
Ruhe! Franz, please continue.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
Sir?
My
Al
ears
canım.
must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard?
Thank you, waiter.
Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but
Hey,
in this
waiter.
case it
What
really
was the
was
monastery
nothing.
wine?
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough
Well,
not
thank
to
the
draw
Lord.
attention to himself while the king is
Herkes de kırmızı içiyor
That's
lan.
true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will
I'd
go
like
wild
some
and do whatever they want.
monastery
I
wine. Refill my
suspect
cup,
the
boy.
gentleman from the city's sword fighting school
apologise,
brought this
sir.
custom to us.
Which one?
That German
Quick, and
men
quickly.
is just hanging around the market looking
Oğlum,
for
Vavak.
trouble.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a
sir.
swordsmaster without a
Tependen aşağı
shred of
dökerim
proof.
vallahi bak.
We're not some old fishwives on the market. Vanish, you hear me?
So you will just leave it be?
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff.
Şarap pisi
And
diye
that's
köpek.
that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing
Everything in
than
order?
the open
Not quite.
contempt of the whole
But I
town
think you might be
garrison.
able to help
The
me.
guards
Come
are
here.
apparently set...
What can I help you with?
I left my glove. I took them off to pray, but then I can't just get up and walk.
Rest assured, the whole town is already laughing at us all day long.
A fine.
My words exactly. The town council is squabbling constantly at the Emperor Charles, and no one is left
Another
unscathed.
drop of wine.
And you,
Don't
a
make me
council,
beg.
let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, the hell with it.
Al lan.
We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
That's the way. Good lad.
Since there's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals, the building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to mock a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with
Mind where you're
backtips.
going. Because those
Hey,
so-called
waiter.
craftsmen
Pour me some to
are a band of parasites.
I apologise, sir.
You pay them,
Which one?
they come
Tokai.
late, or of
That's
course
the
sick.
white.
And if they do come, their work is shit, and you have to pay someone else to put it right. It's a waste of time. I tell you, a waste
Sir?
of time.
Adam, don't interrupt the proceedings with your
About
drunken
time.
ranting, even if you are in the right. And as for you, Enderlin, haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides,
Mind where you're going.
I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do?
White.
Do you?
I'd like some white.
And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Well, hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
Good.
A swordsmith dares to
Diyor
insult
ki
me?
az için, az için
Ah,
diyor.
I think not.
Worthy councillors, we are not on the marketplace to argue like fishwives. The construction of the cathedral is proceeding slowly, and as
Hey,
your
waiter,
own says,
pour me some
there is
Tokai.
a war, and there is neither money nor craftsmen. But with our joint
I apologise,
powers,
sir.
we will finish the
Which
building
one?
to the
Tokai,
glory
white.
of God and
Are
our
you
city. Even if it takes 100 years, what is next in the order of business?
Good, sir.
Thank you, waiter.
Ondan at çıktı masanın üstüne.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Büyük kral mı? Aha, Aurits. Ottoman'da güçlü bu. Şarap koy diyor. Sahnenin ağırlığına bak. Vay vay vay vay vay.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
İyi, güzel. Çok iyi sahne yapmışlar ya. Kralın gelişi, ağırlığı falan.
Like this band of fights!
Çok iyi yani. Harbiden vay vay vay.
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at
Ulan
funerals.
kapon mu olduk?
I'd rather be at one than here.
Unpleasant mem-
You have no idea.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. Who knows? Maybe that...
You know what? Do you know any of...
Most of them I'm seeing for the first... We've had bandits, nobles, birds...
Wait a moment.
Right? Yeah. He came with a retinue. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home.
I wouldn't be too...
Who? The great Baron Brabant. He's got more fairy tale.
Can he be true?
He's a... Besides, he defend... If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd...
How does it... Or...
No fear... Why... What do you think? I'll leave that to the...
But I suppose...
Indeed you...
I don't...
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and...
Right. We must bring our
God grant you
and
health,
wait
sir.
for Sigismund to run out of money.
That's how it'll end eventually. Everyone will
Merhabalar.
realize you can't wage war without coin.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't... I'm Godwin.
Peace be with you.
How do you know I'm a...
It's not difficult, and we are both... I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbit, and...
Who would rather not be here at all? Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone?
Because we all need to help each other in this time. And why would...
Are you...
Let us... the situation in the... You have men and weapons.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You want
everything in good...
Did you come to lend money?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to...
You don't even know if you can trust him.
You remind me of my young friend...
Henry? That...
You know he...
That would be him.
I reckon the two... For a young stripling, he was supposed to become a blacksmith. And instead...
Wait. From Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right.
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of... Martin.
My daughter knew him most. And that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father. But he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me. But instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of Henry's real...
I don't care if he took care of 20 other mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did.
A person can't choose their parent.
Enough.
For that...
Excuse...
Oğlum Samuel'in kim olduğunu...
I can't wait for it.
Would you tell me?
Look, it was...
Geç.
I reckon...
We will leave anyway.
Neyse Samuel'in kapanına haber lan it. Oğlum beni kaldırma bak. Brabant.
Good health to you, sir.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant. I am a warrior, a traveler.
My word.
Mais non. And I'm...
I beg you.
But you seek allies, no? The friend of my friend is also a likable boy, although... But of course, if you are interested in... And if you are interested...
And you wouldn't by any chance know the...
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with... But...
How come...
I am operating as... My great benefit is my strong... There... C'est une histoire compliquée. And only lost it...
That needs some explanation.
Oh, misère.
So...
When they broke through the defense, I ended up in captivity. It was only...
Oh?
My neck was not at risk in Maleshov. But they never broke my...
You say...
Jamais. This I think not.
Bu herif... Bir bok var bu herifte ama. Çözemedim ya. Ziska'da mı orada lan?
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next?
Bıyıklı Ziska'ya benziyor
Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary. And here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Aferin Utat.
Are we seriously gonna
Ziska
wait
aynen.
and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Yost is right. That whole son won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Bu ne lan tatsız çıktı.
We'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Gözüne bak içiyor. Ah. Kalbin ah.
Well, that went just as expected. And to yours. I would have expected a bit more. He made an amateur's mistake. By the way, I'm John of... That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. I have my... From what I've heard about you... Was that... Indeed. A little... I expect we can agree that Yob... And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never... Well... I'm curious how you hope... We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund... But we'll be waiting in the military camp. But Sigismund's army is demoralized. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend. But he can't retreat either. And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's... For the plan to... We just need negotiators. Are you saying you set everything in... More like in... If we find support and make it look like the... Why are you doing? Because I want to put a stop to... And also because I'm happier with when... You're certainly not... I'll help you. I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt. If you can get those, meanwhile... Why me? Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You and your friend... There aren't many like you. Tell me a bit more about those people. So I know... Certainly. Botch... That's just the thing. He doesn't play the big... He always goes for the sure thing. But... Alder the Alderman. He still is. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with... But he'll continue... Wenzel Bartosz. I was quite surprised to see her. A male affair? Anna is holding back and behaving like an exempt... But don't trust appearances. She's got... And what use can she be to us? She's as sharp as they come when... There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz... And that it was thanks...
Anlayı ben hallederim.
I wish us both... Success.
Ulan itlik yaparsam döverim seni. Şşt. Burada kim var? Anna. Tatlım.
God be with you.
God be with you.
You're...
No beating around the bush, eh?
Margrave Yob's plan has some...
To muster an army that...
Christ.
I should say so. All sorts. Although, between the two of us...
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind?
I know most of the people here very well. But they wouldn't dream of state... While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein...
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for...
Then you're in the right place.
The wine here is average. So?
Nothing more than support and resource.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty.
It's not only you're well able to negotiate and train.
Then I'd be... If you want me to support you.
Do you have something...
Well, one of the guests...
Who's that?
Haman Al... Now, if you were to switch these...
I'm supposed to...
Haman Alder was given the documents. He hasn't yet had a chance to look...
And these...
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between...
You were dealing with...
They were not the enemy at the time. My...
And the papers...
Just insignificant documents.
Have you fallen on...
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. They're disappointed that I dare, and the fact that I'm handling his estate.
All right, I'll help you.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebag. Bring them to me. But watch yourself. Odoran's groom.
Tamam. Ürün neredeydi?
Nobody has the license.
I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha! Even better. But
And you might not believe you.
well.
You
wanted to apologize for crashing into my...
I want to have a word.
Well, I'm...
I'll talk to you later.
You're in my home.
Is that your...
Unfortunately.
I came with a delegate.
Why so strict?
20 years ago. I got him a place at the... Only it wasn't long. And then I find that he took his boozing and whoring...
Try saying it again a little louder.
You have the impertinence to show me your face?
Vay vay vay.
I wouldn't set foot here if I... How? You're as shit a father as I am a son.
You dishonor...
I can't dishonor someone who has...
That's enough.
Christopher.
Christopher mu?
You won't get away with those insults.
I'm not happy. This isn't how I imagined.
Gel lan.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back. That.
What's wrong with your legs? Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist.
Aptal.
My God, Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boot.
I was in a war, and you ought to know yourself.
Why?
So Father would be... Only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son...
Yine yüzü gülmedi.
When I was 6 years old, he wouldn't talk to me for a week.
The first time he took me hunting.
Only...
I always wondered.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. But now...
And that's why...
I've got...
Aren't we all on the...
Maybe everyone's saying that.
Actually, I don't think you should even...
What else can...
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear...
Al lan.
It's a nice idea.
Only no...
Alder's got some...
I expect Alder... Leave Alder to me.
I don't know how to think.
You can drag me to a tavern some...
Aferin lan Christopher. Bu ne?
God bless.
Aren't you a bit...
What's your problem?
God forbid. But...
Not really.
Shall we...
Well, I'll wait at the...
Güzel lan, evraklar nerede? Onu çalmayacağız. Heh. Ne olmuş ya? Acil iş çıkmış kral. Allah acil iş çıkmış ya.
But for the last time, those shenanigans.
Godwin, we didn't have much time for conversation.
With pleasure, sir.
Haven't you heard? No one even... Godwin. Well, but all going well, as long as we proceed with... To put it mildly, although, if they didn't...
Wise words. Still...
You know, I am.
May God grant...
Ah sen. Kuru şeytan seni. Seni şeytan. Şöyle gidelim. Burada bir işimiz var mı? Burada bir işimiz yok. Buradan bakayım.
It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade far and wide. That's just traditions and usurers.
Why not?
Siska, ne haber lan?
You see...
Oh, these grand... I'd be happier if they just told me in the morning.
But then you'd miss... It seemed...
And how's he going to do it?
Well...
The only approach that'll work with Sigismund...
A lot of people think the weather out of...
Well, that's to be expected. As long as...
Well...
Sigismund confiscated his castle, not to mention that his...
Let's hope young Lord Capon manages to stay...
That's one thing you can always... In that case, it'll be up to you. I'm sure you...
Right there.
Lan boş ek.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lip. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a big...
On the contrary,
Does that improvement include...
A few thousand men at arms, only in order to...
You've got my attention. I need guarantees of security.
Of course.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to... I have a lot of property. Lots of... I can't risk it all. It's...
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the...
My guarantee. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house...
Maybe it's enough to find a...
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who...
I believe...
And an uncertain party.
How will...
He's a...
What's wrong with him? He's young, and he'll give her...
And to half the... On the other hand, the Lords of Lipa have a good... Maybe it's...
So...
You're selling the skin of a boar. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding...
And what?
I don't care what the young lord... If he agrees, I'll be... The kingdom will not forget his...
A jug of wine, thanks.
Konuştan destek almadan önce şeyi yapalım. Oğlum yanlış tarafa gittik. Abla neredesin? Anla. İşte demiş.
I've got those papers.
Quiet.
My lady. Well, here they are. You're welcome.
As agreed. I will
Thank you.
Yes, quite.
How
And to the six...
İçelim biraz daha bir şey var mıymış? Yok mu hiç? Yok. Pis kadın. Hanuş. Lan Hanuş.
Sir Hanush.
You do?
I've gained...
And who is it? I hope it's...
On the contrary.
Kunstart? How the hell...
Well, there's one little catch.
Out with...
Lord Kunstad has a niece.
Hans Capon? Godwin, you can...
Oh, fuck.
I don't... So, young Hans is to marry Kunst?
Niece.
If you're sick, I'll make sure that you get...
Or you could make me the abbot of Sus...
Forget it. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him...
Cheers!
Cheers to you!
Güzel. Onu da aldık. Sen yok sende değil. Ha git şunu. Oğlum çekil ayağımın altından. Üstad. Boşek.
So, Hanush...
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my...
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers!
Allah.
Here's to...
Ayman yok. İşim var. Liechtenstein. Neredesin köpek? Heh.
Gentlemen, I think we...
Is this... Like I said, tell me, Godwin...
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of...
Both of them.
This is going to be a long...
Onu da iç. Her boku içtin zaten.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Tabii ya.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Lipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece niece Yitka will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Capon ne haber lan? Üzülme üzülme, geçer oğlum. Üzülme lan. Çok iyi, bunu da alalım. Üzülme Capon.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Hayatım çok yaşadım ben. Kaçma lan. O kaçacaksın gibi ha, çakal. Aha. İş başa düştü. Bir 6-7 dakikaya yayını kapatacağım arkadaşlar.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even...
Your Majesty, we are sorry.
You've already said that.
We will put more guards on the roads. We can have a few captured bandits.
We do not care about bandits. What will you do with them? How will you solve the... And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king...
What do you mean?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter. Why haven't you...
We don't know.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish... The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wednesday. Marquardt, could you spare a...
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see? All you have to do is make sure the city rebel get there. And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of your debts will remain. Up to the last groschen. And while we are on the... Has the yield from the mines found...
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop...
Your Majesty, we can't do...
Silence! You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here. This is...
Remove this swill pot from the...
I'm telling the truth.
Lord of Zarzhitz, your insolence just cost... But hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up.
I'll see to it as soon as...
All I hear from you over. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. He will make sure you...
But, sire, that would be a violation.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps... But that is... You were given a few... But instead of working on them, you... And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But, unlike my... And I assure you, I do not distinguish... You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city. And in... I want... And you answer only to me. And so the council is... You don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh, rightfully so. These councillors,
They need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace, at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, my lord. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in the land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
Herife bir şarap servisi yapmadığımız eksikti oğlum. İkisi beni keser vallahi bak.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Zumbarov and his men set out for Rapid. Alderaan won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthas.
Burada kalalım. Kaydetmeci yapamıyor muyuz?
Get together.
Oyunu burada kayıt alamıyoruz.
Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of it.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's.
What are you looking for?
You hear that Lord Constantine is marrying the young Lord of Kirkstein.
I made sure everyone heard.
Now we close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do.